Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So someone left a comment on one of my older reviews from this channel asking if I watch any of the Braille videos, if they follow anything Braille wise, and say that I probably would enjoy the content that they make. And so I just wanted to say in the video, because I mean I could easily just comment on that. I've had that particular comment before a couple of years ago, just looking back through some of my old comments and on some of the videos. But I just want to say in this video, even though this, I mean, to some people this could be a meanest video, no, I don't watch Braille like that. I've watched a few of them, especially like the street skating ones, because I would actually see where they're skating, watch to see if there's anything, you know, good that they're skating, because they're from the Bay Area, so they're maybe like an hour or two away from me, and so I've made trips out in that area just to skate one thing and to try to film something. So seeing where they skate, and you know, writing down the school that they go to, or you know, the area that they're at, and try to get like street intersections and stuff like that, and then to be able to go skate those same things that they skate. And I mean, I've watched for that, but not as far as like a repeat viewer of watching a certain series or anything like that, because there's so much nonsense with what they do. I mean, right off the bat, I've watched a few of their you make it, we skate it videos. I watched the one with the glass board where Aaron tries to drop in on a small quarter pipe and it completely just shatters as he rides down, because it's just, you know, so unstable and it's not strong enough to hold a person's weight. But I mean, just from watching those videos, this is pretty much what happens. Just from the two or three that I actually watched, this is what happens. They get the product, they laugh at it and question if it's even usable. They set it up, they are hesitant to stand on it, and they do like little safe pushes, you know, so that way if they need to jump off or bail, whatever they can, they, you know, try to find a small little ramp to go down, and then eventually to go up another ramp, and then they maybe try to drop in and are shocked, whoa, that's awesome, and then all of a sudden they do maybe a shove it, maybe an ollie, and then always a nollie shove it, and maybe try a few harder tricks, maybe grind something, roll on grind or slide, and they either break it or they don't break it. Does that not sum up probably a lot of the videos? That's not a rhetorical question, that's actually something for you guys to answer, because I don't watch the videos. But I mean, I try to watch their actual skate parts, because they are skaters at the end of the day, and I have been curious to see, just, I mean, being the fact that, you know, a lot of the dudes on Braille skate for some company from the shred quarters, so I mean, they could be from Vive, 3 Block, Force, or I don't know if there's really any other brands. I mean, Amgrip, but you know, I watch their skate parts if I can. You know, from the what is it, Live Skate Die, Took Over the World. I try to follow them like that, because it is interesting to see what they can actually do, and some of them are actually really good. I did actually watch Johnny Geiger's last video part that he just dropped, and I did leave a comment on there too. Or actually, I have it on my phone, I don't have it on my computer. But it was more along the lines of saying in the comment how, you know, I hope that this video part lets a fire underneath the rest of the Revive skaters' ass, so that way they can go out and film a legit street part and get out of the skate parks and the Braille house for once, and actually, you know, go skate. And congrats on the part, Jonny. So I did say that because it's true. I like Johnny Geiger. I like his skating. He's very interesting. He is very creative with his skating, and for me, I enjoy watching his videos. But as far as the Braille videos, there's just so much pandering to kids, and it just is ridiculous. There's a lot of nonsense conversations that happen, especially the video where I started watching a few of them to kind of set up for this video, so that way I at least know slightly what I'm talking about. There's a footprint insole, like DSG or DGS, testing. I forgot what the abbreviation is called, but it's so that way the material actually absorbs the impact when you step on it, and it solidifies when you land, but it softens and becomes liquid state when you're standing still. And the whole conversation throughout the whole video is, this is so oh my gosh, your trick was so non. Like, dude, just shut up. You're pandering to kids so much. And look at what happened to Fetty because of it. Oh my god, that I just learned of that today. Cause I don't know why that, like, dude, what are you doing? You're screwing around allegedly with a 14-year-old, and you're lying about it. Like, I as soon as I figured this out, because for some reason his own personal channel popped up where he's skating B Street Park in Hayward, and all of a sudden the comments were just talking about like how he's screwing around with a girl that's not of age, and I just started typing in. I just typed in Fetty Potter Braille house or fire from Braille or whatever, and all of a sudden these videos just start popping up of like what happened, why, and the fact that the mom has text messages and Snapchat screenshots and all that kind of stuff. And it's just, this is what happens when you pander to kids. Not all the time, but this is an example of what can happen, and it's very sad. And right now it's all alleged, so everyone's waiting until the facts come out in whole. But I mean, that sucks. That's so stupid. That's one of those things you don't. There's no point. Don't even like tempt it. Don't even try it. And I mean, going back on a more serious note, watching the videos and just seeing the thumbnails all seem rather clickbaity, where it's just, I mean, how serious does Aaron have to look to try to gain some kind of traction for people to click on these videos? Because I mean, half of them are him just making really, really stupid faces, or like when it's like head to head, like game of skate, and it's just him being so serious, looking so pissed at the other person, and just wanting to fight them. And all of a sudden in the video, it's just them doing tricks back and back. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's so stupid. It really is. Like, hat's face. Like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Is that what you need to gain, viewers? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I've skated with him. I met him and Andy at Third Army before, and Aaron was real quiet. He didn't say a word to me. And it's not like on a personal level. He was just very quiet. Andy seems really cool. I don't have anything really bad to say about him. Not that I really would try to intentionally say anything bad, but he definitely was a lot calmer than he is in his videos. I've seen some videos where it's just like, from his point of view, all hand motions. That's all it is, just hand motions. And he's very obnoxious. But that's what works for him. And when talking with him, he's just a regular guy. It's cool. Just ask what's he doing out here, where they've been, where they plan on going, are they filming for anything, blah, blah, blah. So, seems like a good guy. And, the fact that he built his brand from the ground up and is kind of silently killing skateboarding business-wise is, good for him. And I'm friends with Doug. I've known him since MySpace days. We talked a lot back then. I mean, now we talk, occasionally. But great guy, still skates really, really well. And he is, still making moves in skateboarding, so that's great. I don't know, just for me, it's just like, it's too much pandering to kids, too much nonsense talk, and trying to be funny. And just like the filming of the videos just is atrocious, dude. Like, you literally are just like it's dad cam, but worse, because it's ridiculous. Like, how do you have a fisheye and you still cut heads? It's almost like watching Jordan Maxim when he was filming his dream trick of the backsmith kickflip tail, but like zoom in more, like zoom in with fish, and it's just the filming is just stupid. The banter back and forth is absolutely unnecessary. Like, it's when you're funny, you're just funny. You don't have to try to be funny, and it's just I don't get it. You know, I like what they're doing as far as trying to teach kids to skate and to get kids into skating that otherwise would not be into skateboarding, and especially also getting people that were in skateboarding that ended up not being able to skate for a while, now they're coming back into it. I like that. You know, I like that they have lessons for kids. They are trying to do what they can for the community, but there's just like, it's just pandering to straight up just children, and I can't watch it. The overall demeanor is more of just like Peter Pan syndrome, and I can't watch it, you know. And you know, shout out to a lot of the dudes that I already mentioned. I mean, even Doug. One thing I forgot to mention is he helped get me a clip of mine for Ridiculousness, and then other sub brands for Nickelodeon. So I'm really, really thankful for that. Great guy. Hope the best for him, for Andy, and you know, Jonny Geiger, a couple other people that are part of Braille. And Nigel too. I've known him for freaking ever, so, or it seems like forever. Back when Street Science was in Tracy, and him, Ryan Guizzo, Joe Suddeth, all those dudes would always roll through to like Burbank and Series, and those dudes are just absolutely killing it. But you know, I know a lot of the guys. They're great dudes. I just the nonsense BS banter back and forth is just stupid. I can't watch it, and the filming is. It was really bad. I can only imagine. Hopefully, it's starting to get better, but it's just if you film more street stuff and just stick to that, maybe I can watch it. But you know, other than that, I mean, pandering to kids, you just eliminate a lot of your audience because of it. And unfortunately, you know, it got one person caught up, allegedly. So, but that's why I don't watch the show, the channel. I just can't. I'm sorry. It's not for me. It's not meant for me. And despite that, I have a lot of people that I know and I like that are part of it. I just can't. It's one of those things where it's not even a guilty pleasure. Like once in a while, like, hey, I'm gonna watch a Braille video. It's more just, you know, I just can't. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's why I don't watch Braille.